So I'm going to take you all back with me about 15 years, and we're going to go back down my memory lane to Elmtree, the homeschooling cooperative that Mariam just mentioned. And I was one of the language art teachers at Elmtree, and I taught all the way from, I started with 3rd grade and I went all the way to 8th grade. I taught all the grades there. But one of the jobs I also had at Elmtree was to go into the preschool room every day and read picture books for half an hour to the 3- and 4-year-olds. And there's this one little girl who has always stood out in my mind for the past 15 years. She's in college now, mashallah. And she would be sitting in the preschool circle, and when I would read picture books to the group, I had her full attention. She would be completely focused, she wouldn't fidget, she wouldn't make any noise. She would be able to answer very intelligent and deep questions that were asked of the group. She would answer intelligently, and she would be able to predict what was going to happen next. She was able to discern what the message of the story was. And that really blew me away because I knew that this little girl, her mother, didn't speak much English. She had only been in the country a few years, and she was still learning English. Now, alhamdulillah, she speaks English just fine. But at that time, English was a bit of a challenge for her. So I was really fascinated to know why this little girl was so attached to books and had a good grasp of books. Whereas the other children in the group, whose parents were born and raised here, they had a harder time focusing. So I asked her father, and her father told me something very interesting. He said that every single day he read 3 picture books to his daughter. He would go to the library, he would pick out books that he chose, or he would pick out books from his own childhood that he remembered enjoying.